All right, you ready?
Ready. Let's do this.
Cheers, Andy. Hey everybody, it's right now, and this is a very special right now.
It is.
Because normally Andy's behind the camera. She's been in front of the camera, but only when I'm gone. So we actually work together a fair bit, but you never see us on camera together. So I think this is the first time we've been on camera together.
This is the first time.
Probably.
Yeah.
So.
And the last. Just kidding.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But first off, I got to point out that it's National Mean Girls Day.
It is. It's National Mean Girls Day.
Which I learned about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Because you were like, "Where's your pink shirt?" And
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I own a pink shirt. So.
This is the only pink shirt that I own because I actually hate pink. But it was my friend's wedding, and we were required to purchase these for the bachelorette party.
Nice.
So
why is it National Mean Girls Day?
Today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we wear pink. And it is October 3rd. So, which are two quotes from the movie, if you've never seen it. So.
Half of you are probably like, "What are you talking about?" And the other half of you are like, "That's awesome."
Yeah, it's fine if you don't. It's a great movie, though. You should definitely go see it.
I was gonna cut out holes in my
No.
shirt, but Andy was like, "No, that's a bad idea." So I opted not to do that. But anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna sign some notes. We got some stuff. Rachel might bring some new things because we have a lot of new products this week. So we're gonna wing it a little bit. So as we write some notes, Andy, you do a lot of video stuff, and
Yes, I do.
we're working together to do the video stuff.
Probably
so
too much.
Maybe
Just kidding.
maybe too much. But I'm kind of curious, and maybe the people are curious. What is your video process? So like we shoot something, or
Yes.
we conceive of an idea, we shoot it, and then you whisk it away.
And then
I go back
in
to
my
work,
dungeon.
and you like put your headphones on. So what are you actually doing? Like we shoot a video, and then what happens after that?
After that, Hi, Rachel.
Thank you, dear.
Hi.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you want extra buff too? Or is that too many things?
Let's just have it all.
Yeah. You can bring it, and we'll see. Bring what you can.
So once we film it, I bring it back into my little lair, and
Which you have your own office.
which I have in my own
Yeah.
office, and it's because I need silence to be able to make sure my audio levels are good. And then I use Adobe Premiere to edit. So Adobe products. So I use Premiere, After Effects, and Audition are my main ones. Occasionally Photoshop, but that's more Sarah and Whitney. So I go
Yeah.
to them when I need things like that.
You need like a video shop program.
Stupid.
Sorry.
Then I edit it together, export it, and put it on many, many, many different platforms. So
Yes.
that's the very baseline of what I do.
Yeah.
So
How long does it take you to edit a video? Just so
it
people
depends. Like these videos take me like 10 minutes.
know. Noise.
But then like the comparison video that we did, that'll be coming out soon. Wow, I just
Yes.
really gave that away.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna tell you what we're comparing.
We're doing our first comparison video. I think it's our first comparison video. We compared a lot of pens in videos, but this one is like that's the
Titled.
purpose of
Yeah.
it. So that'll be coming soon.
That probably took me about a week because I had to get extra shots, like B-roll shots on top of it, and doing fun titles and stuff like that. So that's...
It's like sealed in plastic. I can't remove it without cutting it. Oh my gosh, you got Esterbrook too. Okay, there's a lot of things here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it all depends. It depends how long the videos are and
Thanks, dear.
how involved. So,
Awesome.
all right.
All right. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
While I was halfway paying attention. We have some new products here that are shiny and distracting to me. We got the Pilot Custom 823 in smoke, which is completely sealed in plastic. So
Is it black?
it is like black. It's kind of translucent.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I'll get shots of this later, so
Oh yeah.
don't worry.
Yes. And then
cool.
they may already have one open for photographs. But,
Okay.
So that is here now, same price as the other one, $288, and so that's pretty exciting. Been waiting for that for a while. It's been available in Japan for like a while, but we got it in the U.S. now. Comes with a bottle of Pilot Blue ink, which is cool. What else we got? Conklin Empires are new. So yeah. Thank you, Andy.
Here we go.
Have you seen these yet?
Yeah, I
Okay.
see everything when it goes to Sarah and Whitney's office.
Oh, gotcha. Because you
Wait,
like.
are these? Okay.
Yeah, they're magnetic. Oh my gosh, they're magnetic cap. They're new from Conklin. The shape is really interesting.
It is.
So
it's
check
like
those out.
aerodynamic.
It is kind of, yeah, it looks very streamlined.
Yeah.
Like you could throw it and it would
No,
just like
don't-
spiral.
Don't do that.
You know? That would probably be bad. But anyway, very kind of a little translucent, very
Yeah.
glittery, very flashy, and these are very Americanized colors here, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
And these are made by Stipula. I actually got to see a bunch of these in their factory when I was there last week, so that was kind of
you
cool.
went to Italy.
That's right, because I'm fancy. That's right. And then another new thing that we have is the Pilot Vanishing Point Crossed Lines, which is the 2018 limited edition. And they made 2018 of them, and I have number
nice.
654 apparently. So there's
it's
that. I
like
don't know if you've seen that.
A
It's
little
pretty
retro chic.
It is retro chic. Chic would be a good word to describe that, I think.
Yeah.
So the way that Pilot works out is they kind of rotate years of who designs the limited edition pen.
Mm-hmm.
So like Japan designs it one year, Europe designs it another, and the U.S. designs it in another year. So the U.S. ones have been like the Crimson Sunrise and the Twilight and like the brighter, flashier ones. This one is the European, so it's a little more chic.
Makes sense.
So yeah, it does. It seems to fit that well. And then we also have some Esterbrook, which we just launched last week. And
I am just
Esterbrook
finishing
Christine.
up a snapshot of these.
Very vintagey cases. Digging it.
So get
So,
ready for these guys.
Yeah, this is a kind of a relaunch of the Esterbrook brand, a relaunch of it. So this is the folks at Kenro bought the brand and they have revived the pens, redesigned them and stuff like that. So if you're into it, it's got a very vintagey kind of look to it. It's different than what Esterbrook was like back in the 50s and 40s and stuff like that, but
I
still,
really like the
still a
tortoise
solid
color.
pen. You like the tortoise one?
Yeah.
Which one is the tortoise? Here's the
But
tortoise.
the blue's nice too.
They're all pretty nice.
Yeah.
And they've been pretty well received so far, so that's kind of cool. The tortoise one is a very much
Yeah.
of a vintagey kind of thing, so I don't know how well you can see that, but whatever. We have pictures on the site for that reason. I don't know why I said it like that, but
It's okay.
you know, we're just in a giddy mood here. Okay, so that's that. So we have all these things now. And the Esterbrook too, they have you can get
Explain that.
they are offering spare vintage nibs, which you can also buy yourself on eBay or pen shows and stuff like that. But you can get a vintage nib here, and you can actually get a replaceable grip section that fits the old Esterbrook nibs, which is pretty cool that they did that, because there's a lot of Esterbrook nibs out there. I think there's some numbers out there that they sold like 200 million pens a year or something
Wow.
like that. Maybe that's too many, but either
That's a
way,
lot.
it's a lot. There's like hundreds of millions of those pens out there. So cool.
All right, so that's
Sign
all the
some
new
notes.
stuff.
That's it. So now we can write some notes. So
Okay.
I wanted to ink up my cross lines and write with it.
Ooh, I just did that for my Monday matchup.
Did you?
I actually really liked it.
You did like it?
Yeah, it's like a really nice,
Like a deep, intense blue.
it's very rich.
Yes.
I like, yeah, it was nice. But it's like still a little vibrant, even though it's like a darker blue.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
that's why
It's
I
like
like
Great Gatsby, rich and vibrant.
it. Yes. Mhm.
That's how I think of myself when I use this ink.
Oh my gosh.
Rich and vibrant, like Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, channeling him from the movie. You know, did you ever see that movie, Great
Yeah,
Gatsby?
I love Baz Luhrmann. Luhrmann?
Yeah,
He's the director. He also did
Oh,
Moulin
yeah.
Rouge, so he's like really
that's
like
right.
crazy.
And didn't he do the Romeo and Juliet with Leo DiCaprio like back
Yes,
in the day?
yes, he did. Yeah,
Yeah, I
It's-
remember that.
The first time I watched the movie, I was like, no, this is too much. I can't. And then
It was pretty intense. Yeah.
yeah, and now that I've like understood his
His style.
his style.
Yeah, very specific kind of style.
Yeah, I'm like,
Mhm.
I respect this. This is crazy. I can't even imagine how to film it.
Can you hand me a tissue over there? Just need to wipe
Don't
this off.
cry, Brian. Just kidding.
Love me so much. Oh my gosh. No, I have a little fact that I don't think I've ever talked about here, so we'll get a little gem. So when I was 13 years old, I worked in a warehouse. It was not a like child labor situation. It was voluntary. It was a family friend. Actually, I was like packing orders and taping up boxes and doing like order fulfillment stuff. And if it was that summer, and I remember having like the Baz Luhrmann soundtrack. And I listened to it because back when you didn't have
On your
like,
CD player?
on my CD player,
Nice.
like so I had like a Discman.
Yeah.
Because that's what
I
was
had a
going on
Discman.
in like 1998.
Yeah.
And I would listen to that soundtrack. Like so that was the soundtrack of my 8th grade summer.
Nice.
Was the Baz Luhrmann like Romeo and Juliet
That's
soundtrack.
Awesome.
Yeah, good. It's very like fantastic, a little psychedelic,
Yeah.
sort of. So
Yeah.
it really works well when you're like doing busy work and you need things. Do you listen to music when you edit like videos or pictures or anything?
When I do snapshots, like things that don't have audio that goes to them, then I'll
Okay.
listen to music or podcasts.
Okay.
But if I'm doing anything where I have to like really focus, then I don't have anything because it's distracting.
Yeah, I'm
So-
kind of that way too. Like I'll listen to like bossa nova or like electronica that doesn't really have words.
Oh yeah,
Or, like, words
I
that
was very
understand.
shocked by your Spotify playlist.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
was like-
I listen to like Casbo and Skrillex.
No, I
and-
love it. Like
yeah.
I really enjoy that music.
You know, there's
Oh.
something about it.
Have you ever listened to Marshmello?
Marshmallow, no.
He's like Skrillex. He's like the
Oh.
EDM house music.
Okay,
So
no, I haven't.
There's like a new song out on the radio,
Okay,
and it's they did like a collab with Bastille,
okay.
and the song's called Happier. And the music video, I watched it one morning. It's only like 2 minutes long.
Okay.
Here, I watched it, and I was sobbing.
Really?
I was crying hysterically.
It's like an emotional video?
Yeah.
Wow.
Michael walked into my office because a dog does. Spoiler alert.
Oh my
Michael
God.
walks into my office, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
And he's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm totally fine. This music video just really got me."
That's good.
Yeah.
So if you want to go cry, go pull up that video.
It's just like I couldn't.
No, I feel that way too. Like flying back from Paris to DC just a couple days ago,
Mm-hmm.
I was watching movies on the plane. And I was like getting choked up at certain points, but I didn't want to be like openly sobbing on the plane. Because I watched like, what's it called? The Silence of Music, I think it's called. It's like the life story of Andrea Bocelli, the opera singer.
Oh, yeah.
And like he had some pretty emotional parts to his story, and I was like,
Oh.
and I was like trying not to, because I was like watching a different movie than Rachel. She was watching, I forget what it was. She was watching some comedy or something.
Yeah.
So she's laughing, and I'm like. Anyway,
It's okay.
I cry during movies. You know, it's okay. Like, what was
Embrace it.
We watched when we were doing our signing party a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We watched Inside Out. Every time I cry twice in that movie every
Is
time
it
I
the
see
section with the
it.
elephant?
So it's with Bing Bong.
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bing Bong when
When he
he disappears, gets me every
Ugh.
time. And then when the girl like kind of breaks down when she hugs her parents like towards the end. Every time, because I think of
Brian
Ellie,
is a
I think of
big-
my daughter, and I'm just like,
Oh.
I remember childhood. Anyway,
Okay.
try not to spoil too much of it there in case you haven't seen it. But if you haven't seen Pixar's Inside Out, it's,
I love
it's
Pixar.
really
They're
good.
great. We need
It's
to
really
end
good.
this because I feel like we can
We do.
just
We're
keep
just going
going.
on and on.
Yeah,
we're like 13 and a half minutes here.
Sorry.
Okay,
So sorry.
cool. Well, this has been fun, Andy. I signed like 3/4 of a note. Look at that. You got a couple
I
done.
got 4.5.
Okay.
Let me just finish
You're a little
this.
better multitasker than me. I'll finish it too. Okay,
I know
just
that you
gonna-
can't talk and do something else at the same
Oh
time.
my gosh, it's terrible.
I'll be like, "Hey Brian, da 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 da," and he'll be like, "Okay, wait, what did you just say?"
It's like a
we go.
disability that I have. I can
It's
only
okay.
concentrate like on one thing. I can super concentrate on one thing at a time, but then it's like everything else doesn't.
Oh,
is not
and I
happening.
use the TWSBI Go with
Nice.
a stub nib because I only like signing
Oh.
cards with stub nibs or flex pens because you can make them a little more fancy.
It looks fancy, and you can
Yeah.
see it's a little bolder.
Yeah.
I like swap this out with a stub nib too, because it only comes with a medium, so I
Okay.
put a stub in there.
I'm normally an extra fine person. but-
Really? The extra
yeah.
fine VP? Have you used that? Because that's like super extra fine.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Later, after the
We'll
video,
have to
because
try
we
that
need to
out.
end this.
But we do need
So,
to end it.
yeah.
So hope you enjoyed this right now with me and Andy. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Right on.
Right on. I said that really weird at the end.
Right on. Run!